Today is Friday, the 24th of July, and we are reading from day 205 of the Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn. Day 205. Zicharyah, Elishevah, and Yochanan. There had been centuries of silence, said the teacher, in between the Hebrew Scriptures and the New Testament. To many, it seemed as if God had forgotten his promises to Israel. Do you know what ended that silence? The first earthly event recorded in the New Testament. The birth of Messiah? No, he said. It was an event concerning a priest named Zicharyah. When Zicharyah was young, he married a woman named Elizabeth. Undoubtedly, they had dreamed of having a child, but were never able to. They were both now old. Time had taken away their youth and their dream. But while Zicharyah was performing his priestly service in the temple of Jerusalem, an angel of God appeared to him and told him that Elizabeth would, in her old age, give birth to a child. So God would fulfill the ancient hopes of Israel through the fulfilling of an old couple's long-lost hopes for a baby. But behind it was a mystery. Zechariah's real name was Zicharyah. Zicharyah means God has remembered. Elizabeth's real name was Elishevah. Elishevah means the oath of God. Zicharyah and Elishevah were joined together in marriage. So, God has remembered was joined to the oath of God. The very joining of the two lives created a prophetic message. God has remembered the oath of God, a sign to Israel that God had not forgotten his promise and was about to fulfill it. And when God remembers his oath, then the oath bears life. So, Elishevah will bear a child who will be known as John the Baptist, but his real name was Yochanan. Oh, okay. And what does Yochanan mean? It means the grace of God. God's remembrance of his oath caused us to be born the grace of God. The grace of salvation, the very thing that would come forth out of God's fulfilling of his oath. And when Zicharyah gave praise to God, he would declare that God had performed the miracle to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he swore to our father Abraham. Never forget this, said the teacher. No matter how long it takes, whether centuries or moments, God will never forget his promise and never break his word. And out of the broken, the barren, and the impossible, the grace of God will be born. The mission. The scriptures are filled with promises for his people. Take one today, hold to it, and live in light of it. And we are reading from Leviticus 26, verses 40 through 42, the Gospel of Luke chapter 1, verses 4 through 17, and 72 and 73. May the grace and peace of God be with you.